So after weeks and weeks of waiting, the supercharger for the Jeep is finally here. So now we can get back to work on this thing. Oh. Oh. That is freaking heavy. Or I'm turning into a big puss. So this is the first time I've ever messed with one of these superchargers from Magnuson. We've got our blower that's on hookers and blow, but that's a little bit different style deal here. So new to all this, so I figured I would take and go ahead and video it for you guys and let you kind of check it out as I'm checking it out. Darn thing's so heavy, it's kind of a pain in the rear here. I can't really get it out of the box. But that side of the box is already open, so I guess I'm going to slip this side and we'll just slide it out the side. There she is, boys and girls. Tell you what, that is a hefty piece right there. They've got a thing on the box that says over 70 pounds, and I bet it's over 100. I don't know. It's pretty darn heavy. And this other box over here, we've got all the rest of the goodies. Check it out real quick. I already kind of opened it up and looked at it. We've got a intercooler in there right off the bat. So it's stuff like the intercooler here that was stopping us from being able to work on the Jeep anymore, because it needs to go in there in front of the radiator, and I can't really mount the grill shell until after we've got this thing mounted. So couldn't mount it without having it. No idea what shape it was going to be, but we got it. We can move forward. And I was really worried about whether or not this thing was going to protrude out anywhere in the front here and get into any of the problems with the front of the motor and the area where we're going to have our airbags and shocks and stuff for our cantilever set up for the front. So should be able to get all that stuff figured out now at this point. So also in the box in here, we've got tub hoses. We've got some wiring, overflow tank, brackets for something. It does come with this that I guess plugs into your OB2 port and is going to allow it to have the tune. This was the piece that I was really going after. And apparently there's a bunch more stuff in there, a bunch more hardware to be able to put this thing all in here. Curious what's in this little box. A little pump. So one of the main things I wanted to get out there, like I said, was this instruction booklet. So I'm going to take this thing home and read it. It's cold as heck in here and cold as heck outside, so this will be something good to do this evening. Sit here and read that and check it all out. See what I'm getting myself into here, because like I said, never done one of these before, so wish me luck. Well guys, it's been a couple of days actually, and I got that thing checked out, and I think we're ready to start digging in on this deal here. So it's still super cold in here. I've got the heater going on over there, the wood burning stove, and I'm actually going to plug in the diesel heater, so I'm not going to be able to probably have much talking going on while we're working on this, otherwise I'm going to freeze. So we'll just go to time lapse, and I'm going to turn on some heat and get busy. So we're trucking along here pretty much by the book, other than skipping some of the stuff that we don't have to do. And we're now at this point where the next thing they want us to do is install this little pump. So this is a little transfer pump that's going to run coolant up to the intercooler. Not intercooler, it's a heat exchanger. I think I said intercooler earlier too. So it's a heat exchanger where it's gonna have water running through that, and then the water will run back into the supercharger to cool the thing. So anyways, this doesn't have a location to go right now because we're not installing it into a stock vehicle. So we're gonna have to create something. But I think before we can create it, we kind of need to have, you know, a starting point for some hoses and stuff like that, and see what we've got that will work good to go with this and where it'll allow us to actually mount it. So we're gonna skip that part for now and go straight into installing the supercharger, which is our next step. But we've got to tear the lid off of this thing to be able to do that. So that's where we're at. Man, she's pretty, isn't she? Wish it was mine. Well, I've run into my next little snag here, I think. The belts that we've got won't go on there. I know neither one of them will work because they're both set up to have air conditioning, and we dropped the air conditioner off of this because what do we need an air conditioner for? So anyways, long story short, we can't measure to see what we're going to need for a belt without having the supercharger on. And the next step after putting the belt on there would be the supercharger. So we're going to skip that and put this on there. This whole menagerie here is kind of a pain in the rear, to be honest with you. There's 20 separate pieces to be able to put the darn 2 pulleys on there to be able to hold the belt on to have a idler for the end of the supercharger. So yeah, I spent way too much time on that. Way more than I'd like to care to admit. So figured that out. But it's on there and I got to figure it out now. And like I said, we're at the point where I guess we're ready to go ahead and throw a supercharger on here. Well, I didn't torque that down because after I kind of got everything all situated in place there, I was looking at it and our belt does not line up with the rest of our pulleys, or it doesn't even line up with our tensioner. So I'm gonna have to call them first thing in the morning. I think it's a little too late now. I think they're closed, but call them in the morning and I'll see what Magnuson says and go from there. I don't want to torque this thing all down and then tell me something stupid like I got to send the whole thing back or something. So we'll make the phone call and then we'll go forward with the rest of this after that. And hopefully I can find an answer to that before it's time to make this video public for you guys. So we'll see what happens. All right, so it's Wednesday and it's noon. It's time to get something done with this video, and I'm still sitting in the same spot that I was on Monday. Got with Magnuson, messaged them. The only ways you can actually talk to them back and forth with their support team is through emails, and that kind of sucks. So sent them emails, then they send me one back, and I've got to catch it and not be in the middle of doing other things and catch it and respond, and then they do that back and forth, and we've done that like 6 or 7 times now, to the point where they say this is the right pulley for this kit and that motor, and I sent them pictures proving that it does not line up. Their idler pulleys line up great with all the other accessory drive on there, but the pulley itself on the supercharger is about half a belt off, like you guys seen earlier in the video. So yeah, I guess we're at a stopping point today, and that's just the way it goes sometimes, and part of the game when you're doing custom weird stuff. And we're definitely doing that with this, because there ain't much about this that's stock in any way, shape, or form. But she's looking sick, and that was definitely a good choice to put on the top of there to finish up the look of this thing. Without a doubt, it looks badass. And I'm sure the power that's going to be coming out of it is going to be pretty badass too. So yeah, there is that. Anyways, before we go though, I do want to say thank you to our new crew members that we have. We've been slowly adding to the crew, and we greatly appreciate that. Those of you who don't know, that's one of the ways you can help support the channel here. If you would like to see us continuing on and doing the things that we're doing, that's a great way to help support. So if you also want to help support the channel, you can go over to hardcorefab.com and join the crew over there, or maybe just check out some of the merch that we got over there and see if there's anything you'd like to have. Anyways, yeah, appreciate y'all, and I guess we'll see you guys next Wednesday.